So this video is orthogonal trajectories part 2, polar form. So we are going to see how to find out the orthogonal trajectories in the polar form. So given equation of family of curves is now in polar form. In the earlier video part 1 we have seen orthogonal trajectories in Cartesian form. The link to that video is given in the description box, so you can refer to that as well. So if we are given the equation of the family of curves in polar form, which is f of r theta c is equal to 0, then as before the procedure remains the same. First is form the differential equation by eliminating the constant, that is in this case c. So the equation which you will form will be generally in this form: f of r theta dr by d theta. Now what you have to do is, in the second step you have to replace dr by d theta by minus r square d theta by dr. So why are we doing this particular replacement? That means why are we replacing dr by d theta by minus r square d theta by dr? So over here, let me just draw one diagram. This is one family of curves. And the other family of curves, let's say, is given this way. Okay. So over here, this particular angle is 90 degrees. Let me call this point as P. This angle I am going to call it as theta. So for this point P, which in polar form is defined as PR theta, for this point, this tan phi is defined over here. This is the angle phi. Tan phi is r d theta by dr. Now this angle, the angle which is formed, let me call this as t, and let me just call this as t dash. So the angle which is formed with t, I am just going to call it as phi dash. So over here, for this given curve through PR theta, tan phi is r d theta by dr, right? So for the orthogonal trajectory through P, tan of phi dash will be tan of 90 plus phi, and this is minus cot of phi, which is equal to minus 1 upon r dr by d theta. Why it is so? Why this is dr by d theta? That is because tan of phi is given by r d theta by dr. So this is basic trigonometry that we are using over here. Therefore, to get the differential equation of the orthogonal trajectory, we have to replace r d theta by dr, replace r d theta by dr by minus 1 upon r dr by d theta. In other words, what you are going to do, you are going to replace dr by d theta by, see, I am multiplying r over here and taking minus sign to this side, so replace by minus r square d theta by dr. So this is the reason why we are replacing dr by d theta by minus r square d theta by dr. So you can again rewind the video and just go through this explanation one more time so that you can understand why we are doing this replacement. Okay, so now we are going to see the example which is based upon the polar form. The family of cardioids r is equal to a times 1 plus cos theta, where a is a parameter. Now we are going to differentiate this equation. Let me just call it as equation 1. So we are going to differentiate this equation with respect to theta. So if we differentiate this, we get dr by d theta is equal to minus a times sine theta, and this is equation number 2. So from 1 and 2, what we can do is we can easily eliminate a from this particular equation. So from this equation 1, I'll get the value of a as r divided by 1 plus cos theta. So this implies that dr by d theta is equal to r divided by 1 plus cos theta, that is the value of a which we are getting from equation 1, into minus sine theta. So this we can call it as equation number 3. So therefore we have now got the differential equation from equation number 1. Now as per the theory which was discussed earlier, we are going to replace dr by d theta by minus r square d theta by dr. And why we are doing this replacement was discussed earlier, and again you are advised to go through that discussion. So after we replace, what we are going to get, this implies minus r square d theta by dr is equal to minus r sine theta divided by 1 plus cos theta. Now we are going to cancel out some terms which we can. So this will give us, what will it give us? Implies, suppose we cancel this r and this r, then we are going to get minus and minus gets cancelled. So r d theta by dr is equal to sine theta divided by 1 plus cos theta. Now this is quite easy to solve this particular differential equation. This will be 1 plus cos theta divided by sine theta d theta is equal to dr by r. So to solve this, what we have to do, we have to integrate both the sides, right? So we are going to use some basic trigonometric identities and then we are going to just continue. So the equation which we have to now solve, 1 plus cos theta divided by sine theta d theta is equal to integration dr by r. So if you recall the trigonometric identities which we can use in this particular case, 1 plus cos theta will be 2 cos square theta by 2. Using the trigonometric identity that 1 plus cos 2 theta is 2 cos square theta. Divided by, once again we will use the trigonometric identity, sin 2 theta is 2 sin theta cos theta. So this will be 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2 d theta is equal to, now this is log r. Plus, since I am having a log term over here, therefore I am going to just write this as log c, so that later on I can just combine this. So this implies integration. Once again we will cancel out the common terms, so we will be left with cos theta by 2 divided by sin theta by 2 d theta is equal to log. Now we are having log r plus log c, so log a plus log b, log ab. So I am just going to write this as r into c. Now integration of cos theta by 2 sin theta by 2. So this will be, implies, this is of the form f dash x divided by fx, so therefore it will be log of fx. Now of course we have theta by 2 over here, so we have to take the derivative into consideration like this. What am I trying to say to you? See, d by d theta of sin theta by 2 is equal to 1/2 cos theta by 2, right? So over here the integration which we have over here, that is nothing but integration of, in this particular case we will write this as 2 times d by d theta of sin theta by 2 divided by sin theta by 2, right? D theta is equal to log of r into c. So we are going to use which form? This is fx, this is f dash x. So therefore what will happen? This entire integration will be 2 times log of sin theta by 2 is equal to log r c. Correct? So now we can write further, this is 2 log, so I can again use the laws of indices both, and I can write this as, the logarithmic laws, sin theta by 2 square is equal to log rc. In other words, this implies sin square theta by 2 is equal to r into c. Okay, we can further simplify this. I'll just write this as 1 minus cos theta divided by 2 is equal to rc. Now like we have been doing earlier also, we can just simplify this expression, this entire expression. How to simplify this entire expression? What we have got, 1 minus cos theta divided by 2 is equal to r into c. So if I want the c term to be on one side, r and theta to be on two sides, so that it looks like a proper equation, then I can just do one more small step. What I will do, I will take this c over here to the denominator, so that 2c is still a constant, isn't it? We have been talking about this all the time in our earlier lectures also, video lectures on this channel. So over here 2c is also c once again, so we can write that r is equal to c into 1 minus cos theta. So now this gives us the equation of the orthogonal trajectories in polar form. Thank you.